So I watched Hannah Montana premiere, right? So I was hyped for it. I was hyped. It's my childhood. I'm like, okay, cool. They hyped the premiere. They hyped it so much. I'm gonna watch it. 58 minutes. Why not? So I'm gonna act like a student answering a question from a teacher. The teacher's question is, why did this stink so bad? Why was this a pure waste of my time? Why did the 58 minutes feel like it lasted 5 to 8 days? Why did this show stink so bad? Oh, me. Oh, okay, you in the John Cena shirt. You right there. Okay, thank you. Well, for starters, let's talk about the availability of the cast members on this anniversary. Okay? Please tell me, in what universe does it make sense to not have Lily or Jackson in the premiere? What the hell? Now I know the actor who plays Lily is here for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. She's filming that. Okay, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But they film in L.A. You telling me she couldn't get some time to duck off and do this, be a part of this for an hour? And then even if she couldn't do that, you're telling me that you could, it's 9 months left of the year to celebrate 20 years of Hannah Montana. And you're telling me that you couldn't, in any of the next 9 months, you couldn't have this woman available. You couldn't wait till she was done with filming to bring her on. She's some people's favorite character in the show. She was Miley's best friend. Nowhere to be found. Okay, that pissed me off. And then, as I said, Jackson wasn't in the show. Who was her older brother? Here's the kicker to that. He was at the damn premiere. You know who else was at the premiere? Rico. Ayo, him? Yeah, he was at the premiere too. He wasn't in the show. Achy Jakey, you remember him? Yeah, the only man that's hated more than Spencer from Good Luck Charlie. Yeah, he was at the premiere. He wasn't in it as well. And then Ashley and Amber, the two girls that feuded with Miley and Lily till they found out that Miley was really Hannah Montana and Lily was really Lola. They were at the premiere. And they weren't in the show either. I didn't even mention, the ones that went to be like Roxy, who was the bodyguard, who was hilarious. She wasn't in it. Jesse, because he was part of the love triangle with Miley and Jake. He ended up being Miley's boyfriend to end off the show. Nowhere to be found either. And then Billy Ray Cyrus, I'll get to him in a minute, but he didn't show up till like the last 10 minutes of the shit. 5 to 10 minutes of the show. He didn't even show up. Who? Bro, I don't even know, I really don't even know what I just watched. I didn't say Oliver. There's a reason why I didn't say Oliver. If you know anything about how Oliver's been in the past decade, Disney they ain't gonna touch that man with a 30-foot pole. Let's be real. They ain't been messing with him since Pair of Kings. So Oliver, I knew he wasn't gonna be in there. But the fact that you have all these characters that were so important to the show and none of them are in the special, but you made room for Chapel Roan, however you say her name. Who in the blue hell is she to Hannah Montana? She was a kid when it came out. She grew up watching it. Yeah, so did billions of other people. So you telling me I could have been in the reunion because I grew up watching it? You had Selena Gomez make an appearance. Why exactly? Well, Selena, she was in 2 episodes. I don't give a damn if she was in 22 episodes. She has an iconic show that needs a reunion, and it's Wizards of Waverly Place. What the hell is she doing in the Hannah Montana reunion? For what? Which is what even use an anniversary, but it should have been a reunion. Why is Selena Gomez in this? Wasting my time. Now they did have a producer, the guy that picked the cast. He was a part of it. He took a risk picking Miley Cyrus because she was so inexperienced. And because he didn't want to go safe. He wanted to make the risky decision and it paid off. So that was great. Cool. I want to see the producers. I want to know the writers. I want to see the behind the scenes of it all. That's great. But then I'm sitting here and then on top of that, they have another guest. Also special guest. Very important to the show. Alex Cooper, from the podcast of Call Her Daddy, Don't Call Her Daddy, Call Her Mother, Mother Call Me, Daddy Call Her, whatever podcast name that is, bro. You kidding me right now? So I'm watching all these people, but you have no room to have Rico in here? You have no room for Lily. None for Jackson. Not Ashley and Amber. Not Jesse and Jake. Not Roxy. Billy Ray Cyrus was only there for the last 5 to 10 minutes. Miley said this wasn't even, she just put it out there. And then it wasn't even official. She just put it out there, and Disney had no choice to do it because of how the fans reacted to it. So, Miley, your thought process, you thought it was going to be a good idea to not have any of the main characters on there, including Lily and Jackson? Bro, this was like bro, I literally, it made my stomach hurt. And then finally, Billy Ray comes out, right? First of all, I didn't even know it was him. I thought it was a retired drunk pirate. Did go over some lines for some old episode stuff. I'm like, that's great. But the fact, like, I don't even care if they had everyone in the cast, but the fact that they were at the premiere and you didn't put them in the show, how does that make any logical sense? The two characters you cannot leave out is Jackson and Lily. You can't leave them out. Hell, Billy and Miley and Jackson and Lily shared this. They were under the same roof the last 2 seasons of the show. Remember when Lily moved in with them? Only good thing was the performances. If it was 58 minutes of just performances, I'd rather have taken that. I'd rather have seen Hannah Montana, quote unquote, performing. I'd rather see Miley Cyrus performing new songs, old songs. I don't give a damn. I enjoyed that, and that's basically it. They hype all this up for nothing. It's my first video back in a while, and I'm already yelling in y'all ear. I'm so sorry, but this is what it is, bro. I can't. I just had if you watch great reunions, watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's reunion. That reunion made you want to watch the show. This anniversary of reunion made me want to sit on the toilet because I was sick to my damn stomach watching this shit. Like, comment, subscribe.